people write in and ask me what I'm using to film, what kind of audio equipment I have, what kind of video equipment I have. And I know I always talk about anything that comes into this channel by way of donation or into my Twitch channel, that I invest it back in equipment. So I wanted to answer all of you who are like, what's your new studio look like? Here's what it looks like. So this is a studio tour. So coming around this way, you'll recognize this blue wall from the background of the Naked Truth videos and a lot of my streams. I've got my awesome plaque from YouTube, 3D dragons, and of course Jessica Rabbit. This setup is not normally here. Normally this is flipped around or focused on another set, which I'll show you in just one moment. You can see behind me here, I've got a blackout shade on this window. As much as it's nice to use natural lighting to film yourself, then you're completely dependent on what time of day it is, how harsh the lighting is, what angle it's coming in from. It's better to just completely close it off and do lighting yourself. Right here you can see I've got a heavy duty tripod that I was lucky enough to get secondhand, so it wasn't super expensive. And my teleprompter mount, which is very new. This is a very recent purchase for me. This is the Glide Gear, and it's made specifically for phones and tablets. You can adjust the size of what you put in there. I have an old Android tablet that's my prompter going right here, and then you can adjust this so that it's the right angle for wherever you're shooting, and it's got a sleeve that just goes around your camera. Super easy. Normally when I'm shooting by myself, so I also hooked up my Surface to be an external monitor. So I hooked that up to the camera so that when I'm filming myself, I can see what the shot's going to look like live as I'm doing it. So if I go out of frame or something like that, I'm aware of that. Into my camera, I usually run a lavalier mic. I have a lavalier and a handheld, and sounds something that's been a little tricky in this studio because I know some of you were like, soundproofing, but it's something I'm still figuring out. So while there's carpeting in this room, so I thought I'd be fine, I'm still playing around with mics. But I think the lavalier, which I just got off Amazon, I think that's the best bet so far. So moving around to this side of the room, this is the workstation. So this is also where I stream from. But I've got kind of what I like to call my tri-monitor setup, my dual monitor setup that I work from most of the time, and then a larger monitor above that for when I have guests over to stream, so we can sit back and look at the game on a bigger screen as we're playing. But my dual monitor setup, which you can see right here, is my editing setup as it is right now. So I'll sit down here and show you what I've got. I do edit on Premiere. I took some classes at the YouTube Space, which is really nice. And I've currently got up over here this episode's sponsor. So this is Video Blocks, and they give you royalty-free videos for a one-time yearly subscription. Normally the subscription is $149, and this is something that I actively use. They have access to over 2 million video clips, motion backgrounds, After Effects, all different types of stuff on here. They have over 2 million on the site. You get over 100,000 for free with your yearly membership. And then the rest of them are, I believe, up to 40% off. And they're able to do this because they keep 0% profit for themselves when they sell the footage to you. And this is just the easiest way I've found to get royalty-free B-roll so that YouTube doesn't flag me in my videos. I'm gonna go ahead and log in real quick just to show you how it works. Okay, so you can see here lots of different videos by type if I want slow motion water, etc. So let's just say I did want to do slow-mo water. Let's do, ooh, what's this one? This is slow motion splashing water. So pretty. Okay, so let's go ahead and download that. So then all I have to do is go over here to Premiere, which is the editing software that I use, bring it in, and now all of a sudden, I have beautiful B-roll of slow motion water that I can use on YouTube free and clear. So for those of you who are making your own videos, and that might be why you're watching this, this is a great way to go with that. And it's even better news that they're sponsoring this video because they're willing to give our viewers $50 off. If you go to videoblocks.com/holidays or click the link in the description, you will be able to get the annual membership for $50 off what it normally is. So that's great. Thanks so much to Video Blocks for sponsoring this content. I'm a big fan of yours, and it's nice to hear that you're a fan of my content as well. And then also with this workstation is where I stream. Let's go ahead and bring up Gauntlet. I like Gauntlet so much. I'm so happy they brought it back. All right, bringing it on up. So I do stream with XSplit normally. I go back and forth between XSplit and OBS to see what their new updates are so I can keep fresh with everything, but lately I've been using a lot of XSplit. I have my Twitch open so I can see my chat. I use Streamlabs to check who's been following and subscribing so that I can thank people for watching my content. And then under here I have Revlo. Those of you who watch my streams know that you can redeem your dragon scales that you earn simply by watching my content. It's absolutely free. For every minute you hang out and watch my Twitch channel, you get 10 dragon scales. You can redeem your dragon scales for all different types of cool rewards. You can give me a truth or a dare to do live on the stream. You can request a party song. You can get my 8-bit flower or command prompt posters. You can request that I do an entire stream in the cosplay of your choice. This one's really funny. No one's redeemed this one yet, but it's a song from Nate where Nate will come on the stream and play and/or sing a song for you. And that's for 25,000 dragon scales. So that's just a little sample of some of the stuff here. But this is how my streaming setup is. So the game is on the front screen and everything else I need to run the game is here on the side. Sometimes I do the audio through my headset when I stream. A lot of times I do, but other times I do it through my desktop mic that I have here as well. And so I have a lot of different options here for streaming, and I really do love streaming, so I've dedicated a lot of time and effort and money to that. The webcam that I use is just a Logitech 1080p webcam, and that works perfectly fine for streaming for me. And then if we move just around to this side of the studio, you will see my tech set. Yay! So this piece of art I've had for a while. I actually got it shopping with Meg Turney at the I Am 8-Bit Art Gallery here in LA. It's called I Wish I Were Big. So it's got Zoltar from the movie Big, which I love, as well as Mario, who's just about to jump, little Mario, who's just about to jump, put a coin in, and maybe become big. I painted this wall red. I've got a table here to put my devices on. You can see I've got some smartphones just hanging out in the background. They make good set backing. And then up here you can see my Softbox Lighting Kit. Now I move these all around the studio as need be. They are not that expensive and work pretty great. If you go to Amazon and just Google search Softbox Kit, you'll find a bunch of different options, but I've got 3 of them. They come with a carrying case. I can take them anywhere. I love them. So back here I have all my extra cables and phone tripods and headsets and gaming equipment. All my equipment's in here. And then if I pull this down, dun, 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 I have a green screen. So if I need to film green screen at all for any of my videos, that's right here. And then up above that is where I keep all of my cosplay stuff. So all my wigs and hats and fabrics and sewing equipment, all of that's up there because there are certain times of the year when I need to take all that down and almost all of my time is spent doing cosplay. But then there's other times of the year when it can stay up there and that's perfectly okay. So we've made it back around to my front door. So it's not a very big space, but I'm trying to do a lot in it. And I hope that that answers all your questions about how I produce my content and how I've got my stuff set up. Now, I am not an expert by any means, so if you guys have suggestions as to how I could better use space or equipment that you've been using lately that you recommend, that you really, really like, please let me know. And yeah, just thank you guys for supporting my content because everything that comes into this channel goes right back into this channel as far as me upgrading my production quality to ultimately make better content for you guys. So thanks so much for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.